what's up? So today's video is going to be my fall makeup tutorial, and I actually already filmed a version of my fall makeup tutorial before, but being the perfectionist that I am, I actually scrapped a lot of that footage. I still have it, but I kind of scrapped that whole idea and I decided to go in a completely different direction. So I actually filmed a fall makeup tutorial a while ago, and then I did my Eyeshadow bronze palette tutorial, and those ended up being pretty much identical. So I didn't feel like it was very fair to upload two makeup tutorials in a row that were basically the exact same. So I decided to refilm my fall makeup tutorial and take it in a little bit of a different direction and go on the cool sides of things. So this look is actually going to be a cool smoky eye with a little bit of some purple undertones. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and sit back and enjoy. So to create a nice base for my eyeshadows today, I'm going to prime my eyelids with my Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. And I'm just going to smooth that on my eyelid and just kind of work it into the skin. Using the Makeup Forever Shadow M870 in my Sigma E40 brush, I'm just going to set my eye primer. Next, using the Makeup Forever Shadow M650 and my tapered blending brush, I'm just going to warm up that crease, and this is my all-time favorite crease transitional shade. Now going in with the Makeup Forever shade M558 and my Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to focus this color mostly in my crease, but I'm also going to take it on the lid since this is going to be a cool tone smoky eye. Now, using the Makeup Forever Shadow M546 in my Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to focus this shade mainly in my crease to create kind of a purple cool toned transitional shade. So now I'm going to start smoking things out with the Makeup Forever Shadow M618, and I'm going to focus that mainly in the outer corner of my eye, and I'm going to gradually blend that up to the crease. Using M558 and my E40 brush, I'm just going to blend out that crease. So now I'm going to go in with the MAC Mixing Medium Liner and my Morphe M124 brush. I'm just going to pat that all over my lid to prepare it for shadow. So now that I've applied some Mixing Medium Liner, I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Shadow ME554 and the Sigma E55 brush and just pack that shadow onto the lid where I've placed the medium liner. And you're going to want to repeat the steps of applying the medium liner and the shadow over top of it a couple times in order to get that really saturated, shimmery look. So now that I've applied all of my shimmer shadow, I'm going to take the shade M546 and my Sigma blending brush, and I'm just going to blend out that crease. Then I'm going to take the shade M650 again, and I'm going to blend out those crease colors. So now I'm going to dive into my Makeup Geek Manny MUA palette, and I'm going to use the shade Insomnia to deepen up that smoky eye. I absolutely love this palette, I love Manny, and I'm so happy I get to use it in this tutorial. So now I'm going to go in with the shade Artemis, and I'm going to use my Morphe M124 brush, and it has a little extra MAC Mixing Medium Liner on it, which will help the eyeshadow stick. And I'm going to focus that on the center of my lid just to give that a little bit more dimension. So now moving on to the face, I'm going to use my Makeup Forever color correcting palette, and I'm just going to color correct under my eye area to cover up those dark circles, and I'm using the peach shade for that. And I'm going to go in with the green color corrector to cover up any redness or blemishes that I have. So I realized I did this step a little bit out of order, but I'm going to go in with my Benefit POREfessional Pore Primer, and I'm just going to go over my nose, the sides of my nose, and on my forehead just to kind of smooth out those larger pores. I'm going to take my Kat Von D Lock It Foundation in the shades Light 44 Cool and Light 42 Neutral, and I'm going to blend them together and just apply that to my face using the damp beauty blender. This is still a new foundation to me, and I'm really liking the coverage that it gives you. It's not too heavy, but it gives you a very full coverage look. And if you have any problem skin or any discoloration in your skin, any redness, this will definitely cover that right up. Next, I'm going to take my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer in the shade Light Warm. I'm just going to create kind of a triangle shape with my concealer and blend that in with a damp beauty blender. So for my next step, I'm going to take my Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I'm going to first set my chin because I do have some blemishes there and I don't want my foundation breaking up on me. Then I'm going to bake my under eye area just so that concealer is nice and set. I'm also going to take it on my nose because it does get oily, so I like to set that area extra good. And after letting that set for a second, I'm going to take my Sephora Kabuki brush and I'm just going to dust off that excess powder. Now I'm going to take my Makeup Forever Dual Matte Powder Foundation in the shade 200 and my Too Faced Kabuki brush. I'm just going to set all of the foundation with this powder. So now using my Makeup Forever Matte Bronzing Powder in the shade 20 and my Real Techniques blush brush, I'm going to go ahead and contour my cheeks. Also going to be taking that bronzer on the temples of my forehead just to give it a little bit more definition. And using that same Makeup Forever bronzer and my Sephora blending brush, I'm just going to contour my nose. And here are my lashes. So going back in with the Manny MUI palette, I'm going to take Insomnia on my flat definer brush from Morphe, and I'm just going to kind of darken up my lower lash line. Then I'm going to take the Makeup Forever Shadow M650 in my MAC 239 brush, and I'm going to just blend out that shadow on my lower lash line. So now for blush, I'm going to use the Ambient Lighting palette, and I'm going to use the shade Mood Exposure. And since this is a very glowy, kind of natural looking blush, I'm going to apply that a little bit more generously. And now for my highlight, I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Gleam, and I'm going to use the shade Crushed Pearl using my Sigma F35 brush. And for lips, I'm going to use the Smashbox Always On Liquid Lipstick in the shade Out Loud, which is this gorgeous kind of orangey brick red color. And now for my brow bone and inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the Becca highlighter in the shade Moonstone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to my channel, and check me out on social media. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Bye!